Welcome to another episode of Keep It Posh.
And keep it casual. It's been
And
a minute.
I know, it's been a minute, guys. It's been a minute because we've been busy, which is good,
Yo,
right?
living and winning. I mean, sometimes when you're living and you're winning, you get busy.
Yeah, it
And
gets to
we
be a lot.
we got we got busy, but we're back, right?
We're back.
That's what
Better,
matters.
better than ever.
So, but while we were gone, you had a party to celebrate 1K subs. How was that?
Yes. Oh my God, guys. So if you didn't know, I am a Twitch streamer. I went from just doing art all the time to going on Twitch. Um, I've always been a gamer. I love like basically the community I'm in with my art like coincides with what I'm doing on Twitch. So I've always loved gaming. I have all my old school like retro systems. I got my Nintendo 64. I
Oh,
have a Sega
nice.
Genesis. I have a Super Nintendo. I have a PlayStation 1, 2, and 3, and 4.
Wait, wait,
I'm a
wait.
big place.
But did you keep those from like when you got them originally, or did you go back and like rebuy those?
A lot of them I rebought.
Okay,
I
okay.
still have like my I have everything basically like retro wise.
Jeez.
Yeah, like Game Boy SP, Game Boy
Oh
everything.
my.
Yeah, because I'm a huge Nintendo fan. Um,
Yeah.
so I don't know why like I was interested in streaming. Like I've heard about it, and then just one day it just clicked. Like I was like, I want to do this. So like I think I just posted it on my Instagram, and I was like, hey, can someone like does someone stream on Twitch? Like I have a following, right? So like somebody had to stream on Twitch,
Right.
and then someone like a whole bunch of people reached out, and I was like, yeah, like I just need help like getting started. Like I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this. And big shout out to Black Steve. He isn't currently streaming, but he is a streamer. He helped me set everything up with like Streamlabs. I actually started streaming on my laptop, my
Dang.
MacBook. Yeah, my MacBook. I didn't have a mic. I got this mic gifted to me actually. I didn't have a mic. I have a camera. I have nothing.
Dang.
But just goes to show that you don't have to wait for like the perfect opportunity to have the most perfect things.
Right.
Like you just gotta get started. And
Do
yes,
you want to like shout out your like setup, your current setup, let people know what you're working
uh
with?
oh okay, yeah. So when I first started streaming, like I said, I had just my laptop. I didn't have like a desk setup. I didn't have a chair. Like y'all see this chair? I didn't have that before. I didn't have like this light in the background. Everything that I have now has literally been gifted to me by my community on Twitch. Literally.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
The
so
only
dope.
thing the only thing I actually bought was my actual desktop, which was like over $2,000, may I say. So it is a huge investment, but when I was getting the computer, I was like, I'm gonna take Twitch seriously, and now you know why. You see, because
Yeah.
like
Of
there's a
course.
lot of things that go behind it. And I'm like, I'm gonna do this shit. Like, I'm not fucking around. Like, I'm gonna
No.
do this shit every fucking day. Like, I don't give a fuck. So yeah, we started streaming about a year ago, a little over a year ago now. I started around January of last year,
Yeah.
and very slow and steady from zero, guys.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we got it to 1,000. We got it to 1,000, man. I remember when I first started streaming, I was like so nervous. Like that was like nothing to me. Like that shit is like I miss streaming. Like
Wow.
if I don't
It
stream, yeah, it's so much part of my life now.
Yeah. I mean, but like, so I was going over some of the numbers because I was like, when you first said I got 1,000 subs, I was like, oh, that's nice, that's nice, that's great. I know 1,000 is a big deal, but then I was like, wait a minute, hold on. It's like 5.99 to like follow her. She's doing okay. You know what I mean? The girl, your girl is making some of the bread.
Oh yeah, and it's crazy because like I never would have thought I would make money from streaming, like from playing video games. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
I remember when people would say like about Twitch, and it was like kind of like a background noise to me. Like I knew about it, but I wasn't really paying attention to it because I was so focused on Instagram and
yeah.
on doing like my art and stuff. But then I don't know. I feel like it started like blowing up more. Then I'm pretty sure we all know of this Twitch streamer. Her name's Pokimane. Have you heard
So
of her?
I do know, but I don't know her. Like I just recently started following her because I think she had a controversy recently, and
Oh, did she?
I don't know. I just know that she popped up on like TikTok, and I was like,
Well,
oh, I've
she's like one of the biggest female Twitch streamers.
really.
Hmm. Yeah.
Why is she so big?
Just because she started before, like she started at the right time, you know, like right before everyone knew about it. And then she was like one of the only girls really doing it, I guess, seriously too.
Yeah.
And she plays a lot of shooters, which is like different for a girl. Cause like me, like I don't even like shooters. I play Pokemon and shit, which could be considered more of a like a girlier game. I feel
Mm.
like more masculine games are like Call of Duty and all those shooting games, you know.
You know that
Uh,
what's her name? Bella Porch. She was actually
yeah.
a streamer
Oh shit, nice.
before she blew up. In fact, when I found her on TikTok, she was a
Hmm.
streamer, and that
Oh
was that was
damn.
her vibe. Yeah, like it's funny because like I remember Bella Porch when she had like 200 maybe 200K followers, and she would still like respond to like comments and like talk with people and stuff. And
Yeah.
yeah, man, but she was like a streamer.
Damn.
It's like kind of crazy that she didn't like continue with
Oh,
like
I
her.
didn't
I
even
think she
know
still
that.
does it. Yeah, man. Check out some of her old like it'd be like hard to find, I guess now. But she had some
Maybe she
streams.
doesn't
Which
do it
I
no
think she
more.
was pretty legit. But she did shooters.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that's like a whole different avenue for women because it's like you really are gonna be like in an all male dominated community.
Yeah,
Because it's like rare for like a girl to be like really good at it, I guess. But no, I personally don't like shooters. I'm doing my own thing, and I'm happy
yeah,
with what I'm doing. But yeah, dude, Twitch is fucking awesome, man. It's so different from like any other social media. It's honestly my favorite social media right now. It's to me
really.
like it's everything. It's like my baby.
I mean, but you got such a great community, so obviously it would be like
Yeah.
it'd be enjoyable, you know.
Hmm.
I want to get into it, but I don't want to. Like you have a proper room, you have a proper setup, you have the lights, you have you know the
Yeah.
mic, you have everything. It looks good. Like you look legit. I don't want to get
Yeah.
started until like I move into my new place. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Well, like I said though, when I started, it wasn't like this,
it's
you
true.
know.
It's true.
It came to this after I kept working on it. But yeah, dude, it's like so exciting for me. It's something new that I've never done and it adds that little spice to my life, you know, cuz like once you start doing something and you've been doing it for like a long time, um you kind of start taking it for granted or like it just becomes more like norm, so it's not as exciting. So that's how I
Yeah.
feel about like the art now. Like sad to say, but like at one point I felt like the art became like more of a job
Yeah,
and
I
it
feel
just
you.
wasn't as yeah, and it wasn't as enjoyable. So now with like Twitch, this shit is like so exciting. I'm like, damn, I get to really just dead ass play video games and like chill with people that
Yeah.
literally always show up and they'll be there for hours, bro, hours.
That's I mean, it really the thing about like Twitch that's amazing, or at least like, when you describe your community, like people like show up or they'll DM me or they'll like leave comments or they'll watch like all my videos and stuff. But like having somebody show up for like hours and like interact with you and just rock with you as you're like playing games, that's dope.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
play games with like other people?
Just depends on the game. So like recently I got Mario Kart. So like Mario Kart you could play with a whole bunch of people, you feel me? So that's what I try to do with my community. I
Mm-hmm.
try to be like get games where we could all play together and I try to play games that are actually free, so like super accessible because I know not everyone has money to like buy all these video games, you feel me? So that's a
Me.
huge reason why I play Pokemon Go or play Pokemon Unite so much because those games are both free and they're both available on your mobile device. So you don't even need to have a system.
Oh, then I should download it. There's no excuse. Now I feel bad. I guess
I
I'm gonna.
always say that too. I even say it on my story sometimes when I'm about to go live. I'm like, well, this game is free, guys. Like you can play it on your phone. Like you don't even need a Switch.
Yeah, I need it. Oh, I want to switch though. I think I'm
You
gonna
should
get one for the summer. I think I'm. I don't know. There's so many things I want to do for the summer. I just gotta like get my shits together because there's so many things I want to do this summer, and I gotta figure out what's the best kind of approach.
yeah, no, I feel
How
you.
much how much does Twitch take from you? Like 20%, 30%, 50%?
I have to look at the numbers because to be honest, like that should just be sliding into my bank account real quick, and I'd be like, "Oh, true." I just check my bank account, and I'd be having a payment from Switch. I'd be like, "Oh shit, bet."
Yeah.
It's
That's
fun
so
to have.
dope.
Yeah, man, it's fun to have different sources of income for sure.
Yeah,
Especially
man.
me living in Cali. This shit's expensive.
Diversify. You gotta be. I tell
Yeah,
you what, the meta check this week that dropped, I was like, oh, thank you.
bro, me too. Because I had spent so much money
I know.
for the party. I spent so much money, bro. I swear I dropped like over a rack.
Oh my
And
gosh.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then after that, like a few days later, the Twitch payment came into my bank account. I was like, "Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
Twitch."
Yeah, them payments
um,
be they be like they're good. I remember the early TikTok payments were pretty decent. Now they're just like garbage. They're just like
yeah,
straight garbage.
you
Old
be getting
school
paid from it's that's the one you're saying, right? Meta, that's Instagram.
yeah, I get paid from like Instagram and Facebook. I
It's a
technically get paid.
combination of both, or is it
I
separate?
get both. Yeah, I get both because both do reels, and so you can get
Oh, okay.
paid from both.
Oh,
Um,
nice. So it's pretty good.
well, it's all right. It's all right. I mean, it's
Oh,
a
it's something.
couple of bills, or like a nice weekend out. You know what I
True, true.
mean?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
depends on like what you're doing.
yeah, yeah, for
What
sure.
you're doing on the weekend. It was a birthday weekend. That's what gets you in New York. I don't know about how it is in like the Bay, but like
Mhm.
birthdays, that's where you lose all your money.
Well, because you have a lot of friends, I don't.
I don't have a lot of friends. I that's a it's a misconception. I don't have a lot of friends. I have like two or three, four.
True.
I have four like friends, and then I know,
Five,
and then I
six,
know.
7.
I got like okay, I got like 20 friends, but like that's just like the homies. The rest of the
Yeah.
35 are not really that close. Um,
Damn.
no, I really got like four like homies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Life is weird like that. You know what I mean? Like I'm at the age now where like I'm realizing that like some people that I'm like were like my homeboys, like I was really close with. Life just happens and then you move on and now you really
That's how it
can't be like
be.
friends anymore. Not that you can't be friends anymore, but like their place in your life changes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like they say, like some people just come for like a certain season in your life.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
I get sad
It's
about
just
that though.
why? Because you missed them.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, like it's not even it's like it's on so many levels, like friendship, relationships. Like I get if when you genuinely connect with somebody, it's sad
Mhm.
when like you can't experience that connection the same way it was. You know what I
True.
mean?
But
Like
that's why you have to like cherish those moments, make the most out of the moment. Yeah.
right, but we're so bad at that as humans. Like we're always like
On
looking
the go.
forward and not really focused on like I'm better now. Like I can definitely be like, "Oh, this is something that I'm going to like look back on and be thankful that I had this moment." But then even
That's how
that
I
kind of
feel. That's how I felt at my 1K party. I was like, damn, like this moment's so rare. Like I can't like I was like thinking like way ahead. I was like, damn, like I can't like imagine being like an old lady or something and looking back at like, damn, you were such like a cool girl. Like you was gaming, you had a whole party in the city. Like you really did that. And I was like, damn, like this moment's gonna be so rare one day. And I was just
right?
like embracing it and like I was like, damn, like people really fuck with me, bro. Like that's just crazy.
That's dope though. I mean, like like I've been doing social now for I don't know how long, like 6 years or whatever. But when I had I've had multiple videos go over 1 million views. You know what I mean? Like 4 million, 5 million. It's not
Mhm.
like I've never had a viral video, but when the video that I had got like over 20 million, it was a
Yeah.
completely different experience, man. Like
Yeah.
like people really rock with you. You get to like realize it like, "Oh my gosh," like people like writing you like, "Man, I love your page. I love your video. Every day I get
Mhm.
up and I just like I can't wait to see what you're going to do." And it's like, "Wow. That's like a
Yeah.
crazy feeling, because you're just making like you say I'm just playing games. I feel like I'm just making silly videos,
Videos, yeah.
but to them,
Yeah.
man, it's like
Yeah, it makes a difference. It makes a difference. And I even have people like hit me up like if I'm like late for stream or something. They'll be like, "Are you streaming tonight? Like I'm waiting for you to stream. Like I need you,
Dang.
bro. Like I need the energy." I'm like, "Damn."
Yo, the
Like people are
Simps.
relying on me.
Yo, your Simps, they need it. They need that Posh at night.
Oh god. Stop. Brian. I can't with you right now.
Yo, I'm just saying, like Posh gets bitches. We all know, like that's the new T-shirt line. Posh gets bitches. And if cats don't know, now they know. It's the reality. It's the reality. So the part. It
Yeah.
sounds like your party was good though.
It
A lot of
was.
fun.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I got to meet a whole bunch of cool new people. It was like everyone there I was like meeting for the first time, but everyone was so nice, so cool. And I was like, damn, like this is the energy I need around me. Like it was so
Yo,
nice.
was it your followers? Like some of your followers came?
Yeah, yeah,
Dang, that's
yeah,
dope and
yeah.
kind of scary. Was it like I don't want to meet. I don't. Some of I don't want to say that. I would like some of my s- subs followers. I would love to meet, but some I'm like, no, no, it's scary.
Yeah.
The
But it
energies
was chill though. That's what I was telling you. I'm like, I'm glad everyone was really chill. Like it was off no weird shit. Like
nice.
everyone was cool. Yeah, 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 everyone was really cool.
Yeah,
And then
but
I streamed, so that shit was fun.
did you have like a guy there like the code like banana? If you said like banana, you had to he had to come and just like mess somebody up. you
Um, I guess kind of, yeah.
you gotta always have like the bouncer guy. You know what I mean? Like your
Yeah,
homie
yeah.
to like just be ready.
No,
Like
no, for real. Yeah, I did. I did. I did have someone
somebody
like
somebody starts getting a little too like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm seeing you in person.
that.
Let me smell your hair.
Oh goodness. No, no, no. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. It was good vibes.
No, that's awesome. Yeah, that's so
Yeah.
awesome. So I got to be honest with you, Posh. I'm very disappointed in you
Why?
because you've fallen off in the moment that I've reignited. Reignite it? Is that the word I want? No, I don't want to reignite it. But reignite it works. My passion for anime has returned
Uh-huh.
in a big way. And I've been just going through series. And you're not
How do
watching
you have so
anime.
much time?
Posh, what do you mean how do I have so much how do you have so much time to stream? We have no lives. This is what
We
we
make it
do.
happen.
This is what we do. We wake up and then we stream, you stream, I watch anime. But it's just
Oh,
so
see,
good.
yeah,
It's so
that's my problem. And I used to watch anime on stream, so it solved all my problems. But now
yeah.
I can't. Yeah, because I would like kill two birds with one stone because I'm streaming and I'm also watching my anime. But now it's like, which one am I gonna choose? Because I'm already streaming for 6 hours, and then I'm
Six
doing other.
hours.
Yeah.
Jeez, fam. Wait, so if you stream on Twitch and you're
Mhm.
watching anime, but you're like talking over it, it's they still don't allow it.
Not if it's like full screen, because I would talk over it. But if it's like the full screen and it's the audio and the video, they're gonna. I mean, it depends because I didn't get caught for a long time. The one that caught me up was Dragon Ball Z. Them motherfuckers don't play.
Oh no, you should I could have told you that.
Yeah,
No,
they don't play. Yeah, I watched the
no.
whole Berserk series. We damn near watched like half of Yu Yu Hakusho. We watched Cyberpunks on stream.
Wow,
Uh,
really?
yeah,
I
dude,
would have thought you would have got popped with Cyberpunk. Netflix don't
dude,
play around either.
we watched the whole thing. We
Dang.
watched Samurai Champloo. We watched
Then you're watching a lot of anime.
a lot of anime, dude. A lot of anime before I got caught up. I was like, damn, Dragon Ball Z was really the one.
Yo,
Really?
but they don't play, man. I think Pokemon's another one that's like that. They don't play around with their IP.
We watched Pokemon too.
Really? And you didn't get any man.
I got lucky, I guess, for some of them, but my friend told me, one of my Twitch streamer friends, he was like, "Bro, you're gonna get caught.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a matter of time." So yeah. But yeah, so now my issue is I just don't have time. Sometimes I try to like after stream, I'll like try to just chill and watch some anime. That's how I watched some of the Vinland Saga.
Mm-hmm.
Almost there, almost getting there to the end. But yeah, still not all the
Yo,
way caught up.
there's so much good anime right now. Like I'm just like literally like I wake up and I just like I just start busting nuts from all the amazing like anime that's going on right now. It's like a constant stream of orgasmic pleasure. because it's so
Yeah.
good. Like it's so good. Like every now and then they have like good, not seasons, but like years for anime. You know what I mean? Like back when
Yeah, yeah.
Demon Slayer first dropped, that was a good year for
Are
anime.
you caught up on that?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I might have to watch the like today's episode,
Oh,
but
it just came out today? Oh
yeah,
shit, I gotta
yeah.
watch that.
So it's been like it was the first like
It's the third one now.
the movie, and then there was another episode, and now there's another episode out. It's good.
So it's three, right? Three episodes?
Yeah, but it's not quite because the first one is like an hour.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's like technically like episode 5-ish.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Dude, I love the Love Hashira.
Dude, I'm trying to tell you. Bro, she's the shit, bro.
She
She's
is.
she's
Oh my
everything. Hold
gosh.
on, I actually have her right here.
Oh,
I love her. I love her
she's
so
so
much. I,
great.
I keep her on my desk and everything.
Yeah,
I actually
dude.
want to dye my hair like this, like with the green tips.
When I saw her, like I think I told you, like the first time I saw her, I was like, oh, that's like kind of like Posh. Like that's
Yeah.
like the first thing that like came to my mind. I was like, oh, she's giving like Posh vibes. But
Yes, dude, she is. I love her.
yeah, she's great. I'm looking forward to this arc, the Swordsmith
Yeah,
arc.
me
Although
too.
I feel like they start super slow and then they just like escalate, and then by the end it's just like going crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
tried to
I
watch
love it.
the Demon Slayer or just like this particular
No, I,
arc.
I, I love Demon Slayer in general. It's such a great anime.
It
It's one of
is.
the
It's
best
really
ones
good.
now.
It is. I think so. Although you
Yeah.
should watch Ranking of Kings. Oh my
I
gosh,
know someone else in my Twitch community told me to watch that too.
Posh, like when I tell you I was bawling my eyes out, episode 1 and 2. There's just like so many heart moments in that anime. Like I'm really big on heart moments. Like you know what I mean? Like I just,
Yeah.
just a beautiful story. It just comes out of nowhere. It's nothing like I thought it was. I thought Ranking of Kings was basically like a glorified tournament art. You know what I mean?
Oh, true,
Like
true. Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
not at all. It's very. Did you watch Game of Thrones?
No.
Oh, it's like it's a lot like Game of Thrones.
My sister was big into it. She was trying to get me into it, but I just never watched it.
It was good. I mean,
I
the
heard that
ending
it ended shitty.
the ending was trash. But
Everyone was so mad about that.
in my opinion, 85 to 90% of all things in
Mhm.
crap because it's just hard, because you when the way they have it set up, unless it's based on like a book that's already been done, that's already been finished, you write the show to get picked up, and then maybe you write 1 or 2 seasons, and then
Right.
after that you start extending, and then that's like, so like I don't think people are prepared to end things because they're just trying to get picked up. They're trying to make this really
Oh,
really
true, true.
exciting concept, and then it
Yeah,
gets picked up, and then they want to get it renewed. And
right.
so I just think the current system is designed for shows to have crappy endings. I can't think of one ending that I like. Can you
From an
think of
anime?
anime, series, movie? Um, Not one.
Damn. Damn, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
They're not. They're more than often not good because
Damn.
so
It's kind of
much of
fucked.
it's just so much of it is designed for the front end. Like if it's a movie, getting the movie picked up. They don't care about the ending. They just like the concept, the premise of the movie. Is it good? Yes. Okay. Cool. And then if it does really good, then they expand it. So I think I
Right.
100% believe the Matrix was like a one movie. That was all it was ever intended to be, just one movie. And they're like, this did great. Let's like, can we extend it? And they're like, sure,
Oh yeah, because to make money, to make
to
money.
make money, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then now you got the Matrix 2, which was garbage, but everyone was
Right.
like, okay, well it's fine because they're gonna
It's
wrap
the
it up in the
Matrix.
Matrix 3, and
Yeah.
then dumpster fire, dumpster fire.
Or like they did the same thing with the Fast and the Furious.
Oh,
That shit kept going for the longest,
is
bro.
it done? Is it finally done? I thought they
I
were
don't.
gonna
I
do.
stopped watching it. I stopped watching that shit.
bro. It's like Fast and Furious and the Land Before Times. There's like it's just
Bro,
that
I thought it was kind of disrespectful when they kept it going after Paul Walker died.
bro. It was very disrespectful, and
Right.
they were using the guy. They were doing computer generated stuff, and like I'm like, come on, bro, come
Yeah.
on,
That's kind of fucked.
do Riddick, you know, do something else, man. Like,
Yeah. They
but
were trying to juice that shit as much as
people
they
love
could.
it. But that's the thing, though. People love Fast and the Furious, and they'll keep watching them. I
You
just
you
like,
stopped watching it too?
oh yeah, oh no, I can't do that. I can't do like those like
How
it's
many are
there's at least seven. There's at hold on, let's look. Let's let's see. Let's do over
we're
under.
like we gotta know.
Do you think there's like seven? I think there's seven. That's my
Maybe
guess.
eight. Eight.
I don't okay, you say eight, I'm gonna say
Mhm.
seven. How many Fast and the Furious movies are there? Oh my gosh. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Okay, there's nine currently, and there's about to be a 10th released this year.
Damn. Damn, we were both off.
That's too many.
So there's nine.
That's way too many. Yeah, there's nine. There'll be 10 after this year.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't think seven sounds right because I swear to God, I remember there being a Fast and the Furious 8.
Yeah, and there's definitely like the new one definitely is like brandishing the X. But I don't know, man. I feel like I don't want to see 10 of anything.
That's a lot.
I don't want to see more than 3 of anything. You know, there's like John Wick 4 and people are like,
And
"Yeah,
how the fuck are they just juicing this?
bro, cuz people
Because people like the card thing, like the whole racing thing.
I guess I think I bailed on 3. Like when they got to the
Yeah.
third one I was like, "Okay,
Yeah.
thank thank you. I get it.
Same though.
I get it. I don't need to see any more of these movies. It's the same movie. It's literally the
Just
same
over and
movie.
over again.
I mean, come on, man. Like,
Oh
but
man, I'm
shame on
weak.
us. We're the ones going to it. You know,
Yeah, yeah. It
Fast and
has
the
to be
Furious. What's
lineage.
another movie that they do like that? They just keep making a bunch Transformers. You
Oh, how
know,
many does that one
I don't know. There's a lot. It's more.
have?
There's more than 5. How many? Here we go. Trans.
But that actually has like a show, right? Like a storyline to it.
I guess one, two, three,
Yeah, because
four,
like Fast and the
five,
Furious is
6.
just random.
So the 7th one's about to be released.
Damn.
7. You don't need 7 of anything. That's too many. Make a new movie.
For
Write a new story. Write a
give
new
someone
story.
give someone else a chance, man.
Seriously. Yo, people didn't like the Mario movie. Did you know that? Like critics.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm like, what?
You watched it though, right? Don't tell me, but did you like it?
Yeah, I really liked it. Oh, wait, have you not seen it yet?
No, I'm gonna watch it on Tuesday. I haven't had time. I've been streaming
Gosh.
too much.
I saw it opening day. I was gonna see
Uh,
it the next day, but like my friends were like, "Yeah, let's go see it tonight." I was like, "Heck yeah, let's do it." I
I, s-
loved it. It was great. It
I
was
know
great.
someone that watched it like 6 times already.
I wanted to watch it again, but I just haven't had a chance. It was great. It was a great movie, and it was so stupid. People were like the plot. I'm like, it's Mario.
Mario, yeah. Like, what do y'all expect this to be?
This isn't Resident Evil. This isn't
Right.
the last of, or what is it, Last of Us or whatever.
The Last of Us, yeah.
Have you seen that?
It's a video game, right?
Yeah, but they made a series about it. I think it's on HBO. It might be on Netflix, but it's
No, it's
really
on
popular.
HBO. I don't
Really
have
popular.
HBO.
You don't have
I've
HBO?
heard about it, but I don't
The
have HBO.
Max? No, it's apparently it's really good. I'm gonna go look. I have to look at Severance, Ted Lasso, and there's one more show we were talking about. I was out last night with my friend. It was her birthday party. Man,
Oh,
she worked for the NBA.
Oh
Fam,
shit, that's lit.
the NBA like takes care of their employees big
I
time.
bet it's the fucking NBA.
Nah, fam, it's not like that. It's not like that at the NFL. Not like
Oh,
that at the
true.
MLB. Like the NBA, they really look out. Like I don't know how much I can say because I don't want to get her in trouble or anything. But like, man,
Right.
when I tell you they look out, like they look out for their employees. I kind of want to work there.
You
I
know who
mean,
else looks out for their employees?
who?
Google.
Yeah, Google's a
I know someone, yeah, I know someone that works for Google. She's like, bro, they pay us good. They
yeah,
give us food. They
yeah,
have like a whole like campus for them type shit. Like there's
yeah,
a cafeteria, bathrooms. Bro, you don't even gotta have your own shower. Just like you can shower here. They got free food for us. They give
yeah,
us
man.
this, they give us that. I'm like, damn, that's just some big titties.
But check it out though. In both cases, NBA, Google, look at the product. Look at the
Yeah,
product. When you treat your employees that way, look at the product you get. The
yeah.
NBA was like third or fourth behind basketball and football. Now it's the number one moneymaker.
Damn. Yeah.
NBA is culture. Football's not culture anymore. No one gives a shit about the top running back or the quarterback. They care about LeBron, Steph.
Yeah.
What are they wearing? What are they doing? Where are they going? That's culture right now. And what's really cool is that anime, gaming, we're becoming culture right now.
Yeah, we are. A lot of the big like professional athletes are like open about it too.
Yeah. I mean, but it's dope. And there's always been like kind of like that connection between gaming and hip hop and anime
Anime.
and like
It's
sports.
part of culture, man. Like, come on.
I
It
love it.
really is.
I,
I love
I
it
see
too.
some people like that are like sad that anime is kind of becoming more mainstream because they feel like it was always like this like niche thing that like only a select people were into. I'm like, dude, what are you
Yeah.
talking about? I want everybody to be into anime, you
Yeah.
know?
The
And
fact
like,
that we're able to like make careers off of this shit too
right.
is amazing. Yeah.
I
Just
need to
as
get into I
regular
need to get into
consumers of
gaming.
it.
I need to get into gaming though. I need to get into gaming. I keep saying it, but I think this
And you already
summer,
got the TikTok for it? Oh my god. Dude, if I had TikTok, I'll be gaming on there 12 hours a day. I wouldn't give a fuck.
but you got to do it
I don't
like
even
you can only do it on like your desktop. Is it a Mac or is it a PC?
it's a Mac.
Yeah, dude. That's what's up, man. I need to
Yeah.
get a desktop. My laptop is like starting to get like overworked. I work my poor girl to the bone, but she
That's
gives me
good.
a lot. She gives me a lot. It's a pretty powerful uh laptop though. And then I also run a external hard drive,
Oh yeah.
so it's not like I'm running it all off of this, but it's still both of them. My glyph drive is getting full. I
Because
need
all
to
that
like
content you be making.
too much content. Too much content. I'm actually gonna like from now into the summer, I'm gonna try to take my YouTube serious, like kind of how you really leaned into Twitch. I said, okay,
Yeah.
let me start really, really going hard because I have like every like week I go to the city to train. So I have like an hour and a half on a train. Like it's like, what are you doing, bro? Like
That you
edit.
could be editing. Oh
I
yeah,
could be
yeah, yeah.
editing. Yeah, get on there and edit. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
Yeah.
study and I'm gonna get better at editing and then I'm gonna edit.
That's that time management right there. Because it's
Right.
like
You
that
gotta
little free hour could turn into something way bigger in the future. And
right. I
just you
mean,
using that hour for something productive.
I think it could be great. I think it could be
Yeah.
great. I mean, like, like I have our thing and then I have my stuff. And I
You
think
have
that
clients.
there's a lot of like, yeah, well, no, I'm not gonna edit for my clients. I'll let my editors edit for my clients.
Oh yeah, yeah. You have editors for that. Okay.
I have but one of my editors, I don't know, man. I don't know. She's great. She's they're both great, but they both do different things.
Right.
One of the editors, tell me how like dope this is, right? She's a saxophone playing, skateboarding, anime watching,
Oh, that's hella dope
jujitsu,
already.
jujitsu like enthusiast. Like that's crazy. That's like literally the perfect editor for me.
Yeah. That's insane.
It is. but
Damn.
and she's good. She's really good at what she does. Norma, shout out to Norma. Shout out to Norma, shout out to Darius, my two editors.
Big
Love them
shout
both.
outs.
Big shout outs, big titties.
Big titties. Y'all be making people weak with that shit, bro. Like they love that shit.
I
It's so
mean,
funny.
people like titties. So it
Exactly.
makes
That's the whole
sense.
point. It's the
That's the
whole
whole point.
point. That's
I
the
mean,
whole who doesn't like titties, bro?
I don't know. Whoever they are, keep them away from me. We'll have none of that over here. We are pro titties in this house.
Yo, have
No,
you seen those mouse pads that got the big titties?
no.
You have look it up, look it up, look it up. It's a just type in anime mouse pad, big
Oh, it's an
titties.
anime. It's an anime situation. All
Anime
right,
mouse pad, big titties.
hold on. I'm gonna share the screen so when I find it, this is gonna get us like demonetized. It doesn't
Oh
matter.
shit.
It doesn't matter.
You can edit it out.
No, I'm gonna keep that. I want them to see it. You know what it is. Oh, it's not. It's this is the window. Tripping, tripping, Devo. That's a female. All right, anime
Mouse pad.
mouse pads with big.
Oh man. Oh, go on. There they go. Dude, aren't those awesome?
What is wrong with you,
They're fucking dope.
bro? It's so crazy. Like Japanese people really love insanely big boobs,
Yeah, they do.
but like the women over there don't have boobs at all.
That's probably why they like it.
But that doesn't make sense. Like you
Because
you
they
start
can't
from
have
what you
it.
you
You
start from
always
what you
want
have, and then you
you
like.
always want what you can't have.
Is that you think that's true?
The men.
I don't know. I don't want.
Not the women, the men. The women probably want big titties too.
I think they do. I mean, they get those fake
Yeah.
breasts. I lived
That's
in
what I'm saying. Girls get that surgery all the time.
I lived in Texas.
Luckily, I don't need that shit. I'll be mad as shit. I would hate to have to get surgery, bro. That shit would suck.
It seems like it would suck. It seems like
Yeah.
it would be weird to have like if I
Painful, and then you have to heal. And then probably it's whatever, but the process of actually getting it probably sucks.
I feel like it would be like if I have fake balls. Do you think it's the same? You guys don't really care about the balls though, right? Like if you see someone's like a guy's balls, you're not like,
I don't.
that's a good pair of balls in that guy.
Nah, I just care about the dick.
Oh, we were talking about this last night at my friend's birthday party. So
Yeah.
they were preaching like size doesn't matter. That was essentially the conversation. They were like, I'd rather have a smaller guy that knows what he's doing than a guy, a big guy, but he's not that good. Now both are not bad, but so I got to make it clear. Both are good, but the
Mhm.
smaller guy really knows what he's doing. The bigger guy is just okay.
How about just having someone that's a decent size and knows what they're doing?
I mean, that you're not answering the question, and you're being no fun. You gotta pick one. I I was like,
Obviously the smaller guy, but like,
they were talking pretty small. They were talking like two to four, 2 to 4 inches.
I don't think so. Not for me.
I don't know, man.
It's like, wait, hold on. I'm a virgin. I'm just saying hypothetically here, okay?
right, right. I don't know if like our past podcasts with what's the word? These boobs are still on my on my screen. Every time I every time I turn to the side.
Would you use one of these?
No.
What
Maybe
if someone
if I was gonna use one, it'd be this one. Wait, it
Oh, you
ain't.
like the ass one better?
Uh, I think it's funnier,
But do
but
you like ass or titties more? It's the
I'm a
question.
breast guy. I'm for sure a breast guy. Like I like boobs.
Oh, you like boobs. Okay.
But if you think
So if
about it, it
someone
doesn't make
gifted you
sense.
that, if someone gifted you that, would you like it?
Uh,
Like, would you be happy?
I would use it. I don't know if I would be able to like show. I wouldn't do like a reveal. I wouldn't be like, hey.
You're like using it behind closed doors and shit.
Well, the vibe, but this is the vibe. Like a lot of my followers, especially on it. So okay, on Instagram, my followers are women between the ages of 35 and like 50.
So that's not the vibe.
Yeah, they're not gonna enjoy that. They're, they
But on TikTok,
they love it because it's little
mhm.
boys.
But would you love it? Is the question.
I don't know. I mean,
It'll be chill.
I maybe I don't know. Maybe I can't say. I've never had anything like that.
It's just a mouse pad.
It's
Don't you use the computer a lot?
no, it's
Do
just
you
a
want your wrist? Do you
it's
want your wrist to be comfortable?
I haven't used the I haven't used a mouse in like years.
Oh, because you don't have a desktop.
Right. Why? I mean,
Oh,
in
damn.
my personal opinion, like if
You're
you're not
missing
doing like
out, man.
heavy,
You're
heavy,
missing
heavy
out.
duty editing, or I guess streaming, you don't really need a
No, but still,
desktop.
some
Why am I
people.
missing out? Why am I? What am I
It's
missing out
so
on?
it's so good, even just for editing. When I was
Yeah,
doing my ASMR videos and shit, I would be like finessing the editing on my desktop. And just
but
like having a mouse, like and having the keyboard and just everything, like the whole experience is like,
what happened to your ASMR? ASMR, yeah. What happened to your videos? You stopped doing it,
well, yeah, because Twitch took over my life.
dude.
I
Twitch
don't have
took
time for anything
over
else.
your life.
Yeah, it did.
Your
It did.
I watched a couple of your ASMR videos. That stuff's
They were
crazy.
good. They were doing good too. I had like 30 followers. I was getting like 500 views. I was like, damn, okay.
It's popular. I mean, it's like when I have really bad anxiety, like I'll look for whatever can help me. And the sound of like the brushing, like
Oh, you
eh,
watch it?
yeah, I watched a couple. I mean, I don't watch it like regularly, but like I said, when I'm having bad anxiety, I'll like look to whatever I can to like help me,
Oh
deal
yeah,
with it
that
because
shit helps me a lot. It's
it's
gotten me through some
really
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
What kind do you like?
I like when they like brush the hair. I
Yeah,
love that. Or like when they do the haircuts. I love that because
I've
it's
never
like to
seen
me,
that.
it's like those things in real life are like relaxing to me.
Hmm.
Like if someone were to brush my hair, like that would feel so fucking good. Or like when I go get my haircut, like that shit's an experience, and it feels super relaxing.
Yeah,
So just like things like that. There's like particular sounds that I like too.
yeah.
Um, like some tapping and shit like that. But I don't know. Mainly those though. My favorites are like hair brushing and like haircuts. I breathe.
Yeah, I think anything with oh, and then the whisper. What's the whisper about? Why do people always whisper when they're doing that? Like, hey guys, thank
Hey
you for coming to
guys,
my show, my video.
ASMR video.
And do
Because it's
people
so relaxing. Like just how quiet and like it's just the vibe.
has anyone ever like asked you to like just record like a video for them or like an audio thing for them? Like just like, hi, welcome to my private show. I'm gonna eat
No,
some cereal.
but a lot of guys, because for me, I've watched ASMR a lot and it's never like sexual to me.
Hmm.
But I've sent it like I posted on my Instagram and stuff, and some people are like, "Oh, you freaky! Like, you know what you?" I'm like, "What?" I'm literally whispering, bro. What the fuck is freaky about that? I'm not trying to have sex with you. And like, they're like,
Yo,
"No," they're like, it's erotic," and I'm like, "Erotic? What? I'm over here pretending to give you a haircut, bro. Like, what? What's erotic about that?"
fam, they people if people want to make it, they'll make anything like that. You know what I mean? That's the vibe with that stuff. I like it. I mean, I don't watch too much of it because I don't know, my ADHD doesn't really allow me to like stay into like a certain thing too long, which sucks.
Yeah,
But which is why I'm so happy that I'm like right now I'm in an anime mood. So I'm like watching a lot of anime and it'll go away. And then I won't be able to sit down and watch like anime for a while. But right
yeah.
now I'm gonna knock out as many episodes as I can. I just started Magi.
Oh God, what's that one? Is it a fighting?
Yeah, it's about like Aladdin and Sinbad.
Aladdin.
Yeah, yeah, like the genie and all that guy. It's re-
What?
it's really popular actually, but like it's also very slept on.
Oh damn.
Alibaba, Sinbad, Aladdin, all those guys, those like Arabic like legends, they're in it. It seems pretty cool.
What the fuck? Is this on Netflix or where?
It's on Netflix.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, because I remember that seeming like familiar, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I've heard about it for like a long time. Same like with like Hell's Paradise and what did I just finish? Ranking of Kings. Oh,
Oh yeah, this is your second time. You know it's good because you keep bringing it up.
I'm telling you, Posh, it's in my top 10 now. For sure.
Oh,
Probably top 5.
damn, that's crazy.
Definitely top 5. Definitely top 5. Easy.
I'm watching.
It's
I'm
not
gonna
a
watch
question. I don't think it's top 3, but it's man, it's close. It impacted me. Like it made me feel something,
it.
like on a very deep level. Like the story is like what the story and the message, and
Yeah.
I just was not ready for that, at all. I don't even know why. I know why. My cousin was in town, and I was looking for something that was a dub, and
Uh-huh.
so we started it, and we watched like 2 episodes, and she didn't care, but I was just like,
You're like she ain't give no fucks.
she
You up here
didn't.
crying and shit.
She did. I know, but I was. That's exactly what happened. No, she's dope. Next time she's here, she's coming
Oh
this week.
god.
She's helping my sister build out her studio, but she's dope. She's an artist as well, and now she's really into tattooing. But she's a dope artist. Like, I would love to connect y'all because she's
Oh
cool.
true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Send me her Instagram or whatever.
I will.
If you remember.
I'm
Um
gonna remember. I'm gonna do it right now so I don't
cop
forget.
the phone. Cop the phone.
Cop it.
Oh, I wanted to talk about something that was kind of controversial for me too.
All right.
I don't know if you saw it.
What was it?
So you know how I be like doing my shit on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So on Instagram, I made a post, right? And it was saying, if you wanted to FaceTime me, like on a call,
Yes, I remember that.
yeah, I was charging $25,
I remember.
right?
Yeah, yeah. I
For 30
remember.
for 30 minutes. For 30 minutes.
It's a deal.
That is a deal, right? That's a good deal.
Uh huh.
And everyone, it was like some big controversial shit. Like everyone was like, "Well, why don't you just start an OnlyFans, like girl, and all this shit?" Like, and I was like, What does this have to do with OnlyFans?" And
I
go
think
ahead.
that I think the thought is like that's kind of what they do on OnlyFans too.
Oh,
Like
they
they,
do.
yeah, yeah. They well, I
I'm
mean, they
not
do
on
like.
OnlyFans, so I wouldn't know. But
Are you calling me out, Posh? Are you call?
no, 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 no. I'm saying I personally wouldn't know because I was like, "What is happening? Like, why do they keep saying like I need to start an OnlyFans?" And they
Oh
were all
no.
like,
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you have I don't think it's like it has to be that energy, but like they definitely do that on OnlyFans. Like so you can pay for like private phone calls
"But I
and
wasn't doing anything sexual though."
I
Like
mean,
it was literally gonna be a regular phone call. And it was. I got people to pay for it. And it was just literally us
dang.
talking.
Pe-
Yeah.
People paid like money and they had no expectation. They were like they weren't like kind
No.
of like sitting
We
sitting
just
in it
talked. Like how
and
how me and you were talking. Like just having a conversation.
yeah, I mean, so who was saying you should just do the OnlyFans? Was it guys or was it like your
Guys,
friends?
everyone in the comments. Everyone that commented was like a big hater, bro. I
Wow.
deleted the post because it was so much negativity on it.
Was it a post? I thought it was a story.
I made it a post and not a post. I made it a reel and I made it a story.
Ah, you made it a real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So, but I
remember
took it
seeing it.
down because like I was getting so much hate, bro. Like everyone's like, "You're down bad. This is why you need to just start a OnlyFans. Like this is like, you like all this like negative shit, just saying that I'm like super like basically implying that I need to start an OnlyFans. That's the main thing, right? And I was
Yeah.
like, when the fuck did I say like this is even sexual, bro? Like I'm legit just getting on a phone call with somebody, bro. Like they're paying for my time and
Yeah.
my attention. Like I'm giving you my attention. And I even had told somebody, I was like, bro, like you don't understand how valuable my time is. I'm always busy, bro. Like I do art, I paint, I fucking like as being an artist comes with so many positions itself. Like I gotta pay, I gotta market, I gotta package, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. You feel me? And then I
Yeah.
stream, and then I have a life as well. So like always busy. And then I even tell someone, I'm like, bro, I barely even got time to talk to my mom, bro. Like dead ass. Sometimes my
Right.
mom calls me and she's like, bro, I haven't heard from you like in a minute. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm busy. So like, and then people be trying to talk to me all the time, like in my DMs. They'll be like, "Oh, I wish I could like talk to you," and I'm like, "All right, well, that's where it came from." I was like, "Well, all these people want to talk to me, shit. I might as well charge for this shit."
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's I
Because they're trying
mean,
to get to know, they're trying to quote unquote get to know me. You feel me? So
they want to get to know they got to pay. They got to pay cuz your time is valuable. Yeah, I didn't think anything like I mean, I definitely thought like y'all might be like,
doing something sexual.
mixing it up in the voice, but I wasn't thinking anything like OnlyFans. Cuz everyone like has their own vibe, like you've definitely said like I'm not interested in doing like OnlyFans stuff. Like I'm
Right.
not trying to be in that space. Like that's not what I want to do. No shade. I don't think you've ever like judged anyone who does it or threw shade on
No, I
anyone who's
don't.
doing it.
I'm cool with people that do OnlyFans. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
Like I'm not that type of girl. Like I might seem like I feel like people think I'm like hypersexual, but I just be having fun, like low key. Like I'm just like I am flirty, I guess. I'm flirty and I guess I could come off as like sexual, but I'm not like porn star sexual, you feel me? Like
what
there's
is
levels to the shit.
what is porn star sexual?
Like were you dead ass trying to just fuck and have everyone watch that shit? Like I'm
Okay.
not
I
I'm
I mean,
not
I think like, like it's hard because like you are somewhat sexual and you talk about titties
but like in
and
a joking way, bro. Like big titties are supposed to be funny.
for sure, but like when you bring up titties around guys, it's like, oh, we're talking about boobs. We're talking about boobs. So
But
I
whose
think
fault is that though? Because I'm not trying to imply it like that.
I don't know. I don't think it's anyone's fault. I just think that guys suck at like not
Understanding
overreacting,
things.
and then
Oh no, yeah, yeah, yeah. They're just like super like sexual, right? Like their mind's just gonna go to that place.
right, same with the ASMR, which it was just completely not sexual. It's
Mhm.
that's I don't know. I don't like to say like it's someone's fault, but like I just think that like
It
guys
is
are
what
really bad with distinguishing or walking that line.
you
They
think it's
just
like a
like
thin line.
but at the same time like you could just eat a bowl of cereal and then if a guy wants to
It'll
he
be
can make that
sexual, yeah.
sexual. So
Oh
it's like
yeah. Okay, so there's this girl that I follow, right? And she smokes. She's like a 420 creator, content creator.
I think I
And
know what
she
you're
works
talking
with
about.
and she like works with weed brands and shit, right? And she's pretty. I think the fact that is if you're pretty. Like that's it. Like you just gotta be cute. And like they're like she's hitting a bong, right? You know how bongs look. So
I,
then like guys
I do know how bongs work.
so then like
Damn, do you think I'm from like the 50s or something? You're like, you know how bongs work, right, Brian? You old ass piece of. It's like, geez.
Brian, stop. You're making me geek, bro.
Okay,
But
okay,
let me
okay.
think. Okay. No, but I'm saying you know how they look, right?
This is
So
even
like
worse. You made it worse. You started bad and then you made it worse.
okay.
Okay, no,
Okay,
okay, go ahead.
hold on. Let me get to the
I know
point.
how they look and I know how you use them.
Okay. So she hits bongs. Obviously, she smokes weed, right? And
Right,
then guys will be like, "Oh, the way you hit that bong, like I know you know how to suck like a big dick shit, like and shit, right?" And I'm like, "Bro, like it don't
right,
even gotta be like that. You feel me? Like it really."
right. It's like, but that's the thing though. It's like they're completely making their own narrative in their mind to fill their fantasy, because like when they hit the bong, they're definitely not thinking like, "Ooh, that was
I'm about to suck a
exactly
dick.
right, right." They're not thinking that at all. So it's like, well, why is that? Why is that applied to her? You know what I mean? She's doing it exactly the same as you, but like when
Right.
it's her, you're like, oh man, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. So like, yeah, that's the thing that was like a big deal for me. And I'm like, bro, I'm first of all, I'm not gonna start the OnlyFans. If I was gonna start out, would have been done that shit because that shit would have been make my life way easier. I wouldn't even need to do art or Twitch or any of this shit. I'd be big chilling.
I mean, maybe for you, but I know a lot. I don't know a lot, but I know people. Like I know people who do it, and it's hard, man. It's like because like the women on there, women and men, they're just straight up
Mhm.
doing porn. And
Right. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
if you're not like ready to compete, or you already have like a massive following. So I know like a person who does that, and she has a following on Instagram already, and so she doesn't have to do crazy stuff, you
Right.
know. And
That's what I would do, but I wouldn't. I don't want to do it. That's the thing.
she makes 20,000 or more a month,
Hell,
right? And she doesn't show. She does implied. Most of her stuff is
like teasing.
implied.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
the smart way to do
bro.
it.
I'm like, but like, who are these guys?
Guys will pay, bro.
They will. That I mean,
When
I'm not.
I'm telling you, when like I be trying to sell people art, right? All right, it was a time where I only sold art, right?
Hmm.
And I'll be doing deals, bro, like cheap as shit. Like, all right, I'll give you a bundle of prints for $20, bro. Now people be like, nah, I'm broke. Like, I don't got money and shit. Like, I'm waiting to get paid. Every excuse under the book, right? I'm like, bro, if you don't want it, you could just tell me no, bro. Like, I know you about to go buy some McDonald's, bro. McDonald's is like $20, right? You're probably gonna go fill up your tank. Like, you got $20, bro.
Damn, but like, wait, but you gotta fill up. You gotta fill up your tank though. Maybe the
No, I'm saying
McDonald's.
though, I'm saying though, like people got $20 to spare.
Yeah. Yes, they have $20.
Right, right. I know they gotta fill the tank. But anyways, then I go ahead and do some spicy shit, right? Like sell a picture. I smooth tell them, bro, $100 for a picture. Motherfuckers don't even question that shit, bro. They be like, all right, what's the cash app? What's the PayPal? Where you need me to send it to?
Yo, because you know, I don't, I don't know what that's about, man. But it's just like I don't know what it's about, man. But like, guys are just like they're down for that. I mean, it's
I
you
mean,
think
I
about
guess
like
it's an
strip clubs.
investment for their happiness because, like, if they bust a nut, I guess they'll be happy, right? It's kind of like an investment.
I don't know, man. It's kind of isn't that kind of like one of like the loneliest moments after you finish
You
when you
don't have
just
no
like
one there.
when you're just vibing by yourself. I mean, I guess some people like they kind of do it in a certain way to where it's like, oh, you know, it's 2 o'clock. I'm gonna have this champagne and then whatever. But like
Make it a
some
whole
people,
vibe. Make it a whole vibe. You mean?
I think yeah, I think it has to be like a vibe. If otherwise, I just feel like it's like, oh,
I don't know what it is. I mean, I've never done no shit like that. So
you've never like masturbated
no,
before?
I've masturbated, but I've never bought someone's pictures to masturbate to.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I have videos, pictures. It's weird. It's a weird thing. Like it's
But I mean,
like
if you like the person though, or like if you just want to support, I guess
well, I don't
it's
know if
like
I.
more of a fantasy.
It's
What
but
is it?
that's that. Like as I'm trying to think, I'm trying to think about it right now. Like I don't do it now, but like at the beginning of the pandemic when like OnlyFans was like really popping, and then it was just like regular people that I knew, I was like, oh my gosh.
Like I get
Well,
to see this side of them.
you know what it is, or I can say for me, I don't know what
Mhm.
it is for other people, but for me, it was just like everybody has a story that they're telling themselves about other people. Oh, I bet she's
Right.
like this. I bet he's like
Oh
this.
yeah, 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 yeah,
And
yeah.
then when you buy the video or the
You get to
photos, you
see
can
it.
actually see like, oh,
Yeah.
they are like what I thought, or they're nothing like what I thought. Oh my gosh.
Or they're just doing the fantasy.
Yeah, but I mean, even like in the acting, there's still like, oh, that's a potential, you know? Like
Yeah, yeah.
there's been some people that like I've got their stuff and I'm like, wow, I would
Damn.
never ever want to hook up with this person.
Oh shit! I thought you were saying "wow" in a good way.
No, never. There's never been someone where I've been like, this is better than what I actually imagined. It's always been worse as
Damn.
far as like videos and stuff. But I don't know. I think some of it's curiosity. I think some of it is
Because they're
um
already like imagining that side of you in their mind, so they want to
right.
like actually see it. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I don't think you would like I think for most people it's kind of like a confirmation of like whatever thoughts you already kind of have. Like, oh, or sometimes you just want to support. There's some people that like, yo, I'll support them, in
yeah.
this thing. It's kind of a win-win. Um, but I don't know, man. Like, I didn't think anything of when you were doing like the FaceTime stuff. I was like, oh, okay, well,
Yeah. Bro, I got so much hate for that shit, but it is what it is. I already know, like,
you know what that is.
I already know my fan base now at this point. Like, if I imply anything, they're just gonna think it's sexual now.
But the hating in the reality is that they want you to start OnlyFans and or they want you to discount whatever you're doing. That's all that is. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like everyone, all this, oh, you might as well start a OnlyFans. It's like, yeah, because that's what you want. That's exactly
Right.
that's what you want.
Right. Right.
You
Right.
know, like I don't know, man. People are weird. People are weird.
People are weird because I was like, it's not even sex. Like, y'all think I'm about to have like phone sex or like FaceTime sex? Like, y'all think I'm about to just be like playing with my pussy or something? Like, what do y'all think, bro? Because like nothing like that.
Yo, I mean, but even amongst like OnlyFans and stuff, like you see people and they're like, hey, I don't do this, this, and this, and it's kind of funny to me because there's kind of like how do I say it? Like the people that I know, they're like, oh well, I just do this and this, but I don't do that. And I'm like,
Mhm.
it don't matter if you do that or you're not. It's like everyone's doing what they want to do, what they feel comfortable with. And
Yeah.
just because you don't want to do that doesn't mean that like you're better than them or they're worse than you. Like that's what they're comfortable
Right.
doing, you know?
Right.
Everybody gets your bag if that's what it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. For
But,
sure.
you know, I don't know. I've thought about doing an OnlyFans. I just don't
You
have the
have?
no. Just my feet, like my feet, but as a joke. But,
Oh, I
but
thought
not
you
as
was
a
talking
joke.
about you was about to be fucking. I was like, what?
You know, there was a time when I like was in between like work and
Mhm.
I was like really like I had no money and my rent was due. Like I'm talking like I was
Damn.
behind on rent.
Damn.
And so I would go on Craigslist every day
Trying to look
uh
for gigs and
to
shit.
look for gigs, yeah. And
I know how it be.
there was so many
Damn.
porn for male porn people and it was like, dude, I could just do this. Some
And
of
you
them were
just gotta
like
go fuck?
mask, some like you could wear a mask and stuff and I was like, no. No. It's
No, that's how I be feeling because I'm like, am I really this down bad, bro? Because like that sexual side of me, bro, is so private. Like so private. Like for me to have sex with somebody, like that takes a lot. I don't just be having sex all willy-nilly around here, okay?
yeah, yeah.
Like,
No, yeah. That's why I was
yeah.
like, I can't do it because it was like good money, And
Yeah.
I get why they do it, man. Like people who like get into the industry because it's like
Because you need money. Because you need money.
the sad thing about it is that I don't think people realize is that most people that do like porn, they're
Mhm.
only in there for like 2 to 5 or 6 years, and then
Yeah.
it's like them for their life, you know? Like
And that's
Mia
and
Khalifa,
then
she hasn't made a porn video in years, and she just like recently, not recently, but like in the last 2 years or so, got dropped from like the top number two porn spot on the hub. It's like she did. She said she only did porn for like 5 months.
damn.
Think about that.
Sh-
5 months of like your life defining who you are. Everybody that sees her, they know exactly
That's
who
what they
she
see her
is.
like. Yeah. That's what they see her as.
And then you got people, but then you got people like what is it, Violet Myers? She's enjoying it. You know,
Yeah.
but it just seems like all of them get to a point where they're like, oh, no,
No. Like too it's too much.
it's a lot, man. You
I
know,
bet. That's what I'm saying. That seems like a lot.
Not even making it, just watching it. It's just like why is it so aggressive? Why is it never like a fun trip to the Caribbean or something. You know what I mean? Like a couple like having like a great time and then like having a good night at the end. It's just like
Because that's
very
boring. And people don't want to watch that shit.
they don't. I saw this
No.
one. I saw this one recently, not too recently.
Like, hold on, let me not put myself on the spot.
I saw one and it was this guy and he was on this date with this chick and then these two guys came and then she ended up leaving the guy for the two
To go
guys.
fuck them.
Yes. And I was like, this is terrible. Who wants to watch that? That's got to be so triggering for a lot of
Oh
people.
my god, that's fucked.
Like everybody, I don't know. It's like, are you imagining yourself as one of the two guys? Like, because me, I imagine myself being the guy on the date. I was like, oh my
Getting left
gosh,
behind and shit.
yeah, it was awful. It was a sad video. I was like, who thought of this? This is a terrible premise.
Bruh. Oh my god, I can't. They do that a lot, huh?
Yeah,
I guess,
they
but some guys aren't they called like cucks or something? I don't know what they're called,
cockles,
but like
cockles,
yes,
cockles. Yeah,
don't they like when their bitches be getting fucked by other guys?
yeah. I don't understand what that's about. I don't understand the guys who can do that. Like, if someone was like, "Hey, I would really like you to like smash my wife," and I'm gonna watch, I'm like, "No,
That
absolutely
would be
not."
weird. Yeah, I
It
would
would
feel
be
weird too
weird,
if like a girl told me like, "Okay, you fuck my boyfriend, I want to watch." I'd be like, "What?"
right? Like, what is that about? I mean, like,
That would be weird.
it would kind of make sense in like a threesome setting, but like just watching, I don't know, man. But people are weird, man. Like, and you get to a certain point where like you've done so much, it's like you're just trying to
Nah, but when
find
it comes
ways.
to sex, bro, like shit could get weird real quick.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I tell people, like I got my hard and fast rules. Don't no, don't break them.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
no thumbs in the butt, and no people watching on the
For
sidelines.
watching, yeah. Or like, I don't know, man. People are into weird, crazy shit when it comes to sex. It's like a whole nother person sometimes.
I think so. I mean, but like it's like you said, like what I feel like with sex and what like excites you,
Hmm.
you really have to be careful with like your dopamine. You know what I mean? Like your
Oh yeah, I was just reading a book about, or I wasn't reading it. I was listening to it. It was an audiobook. It was about emotions, right? And they were talking about how like it's like how we're always seeking happiness,
mm-hmm,
and it was saying that our brain like isn't programmed to like seek happiness because happiness is just another emotion.
mm,
Our brain is basically just trying to keep us surviving basically so we could keep living. And
and
they were
winning.
like, that's why it's such a big problem for people to always be on the search for happiness, aka dopamine, because that's how you become addicted to it and have all these bad addictions like porn addictions or like gambling addictions
Yeah,
or social media addiction, whatever, because it's so like temporary.
right.
But yeah, the porn thing, it really does fuck your mind up.
I mean, there was a time where I was like using it to help like get me excited for like my partner. And I thought it worked very well. Like, I mean, I would like watch a little bit and then like I would stop before it was time to like go in. But what I realize now is that what I should have been doing is spending more time like with foreplay with my
With
partner.
her, yeah, that's kind of, yeah, I was about to say like that's kind of wrong because like I would feel like if, or even me personally, let's say like I have to watch porn to get like turned on, like I feel like, oh damn, this isn't the right way we should be doing it.
Some people are not into foreplay, you know?
That's true. Yeah, everyone is different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like and it's not like anything's bad or anything. It's just like they just like want to rush right into sex. And so like one thing I've realized about myself is that like foreplay is important for me. Like to really be present and
yeah,
like be able to perform like fully. I need that. If I don't
right,
have that, then you're going to get like a half-ass performance. I hate calling
mhm.
it performance, but you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
because it's like I haven't fully, you know, immersed myself in the moment.
right,
Like
right,
a couple of kisses and like whatever, that ain't gonna do it for me. Like I need like some time. And the more
yeah,
time you spend beforehand, the more I'm gonna be like good to go. But like So yeah, like I think porn is like it's
It's
it
like a
probably
fine line, right? Like how you were saying, it's like a fine line.
I think
Cause
it
like
does.
most people do abuse it. I'm sure there's people that don't.
I don't really know how you can not abuse it though, right? Like I mean, if you watch it and you do it and you use it, then I don't know. I mean, like that's what it's intended for. I mean, it's not really intended just like to have like a pasta dinner and wine and watch a couple of couple of flicks.
Right. That's just for you to get off, bro. That's just for you to get off.
But that's the thing too. Like our brains don't process the fact that we're not really hooking up.
Having sex.
Yeah, like it, like oh man, Brian's getting laid like all day. You know, like that's what my brain is thinking all
Really?
day long with like
By
bang.
watching other people?
Yeah, because you're finishing, you're watching, you're excited, and you finish. So like
Mhm.
in your brain, it's like that's what's happening. Brian is hooking up with all these hot chicks. I like how you laugh so hard at that. Like the notion of me hooking up with hot chicks is laughable.
No, just the way you're saying it, you're like my brain's like, "Oh, you're hooking up with all these hot chicks."
That's what's happening. That's what my brain is thinking. My brain's like so happy.
Oh
It's
god.
like, wow, we're winning. We are crushing right now. And we're like, no, we're not.
Jesus Christ.
We are down bad.
Oh my goodness, bro.
No,
Do you think it's like a cliche topic to talk about like porn with your partner? Or like was that ever an issue with your partners?
I've never had an issue. I've never had an issue with any of my partners in porn. They've all been like cool
It
with
was
it,
cool.
you know. I mean, like, you know, like if I'm like doing it a lot or watching a lot, they might say something, but they've all been okay with it. I mean, I don't generally when I'm in a good relationship, I'm not watching a
Mhm.
lot. It doesn't mean I'm not watching at all
Right.
because probably realistically I do have an issue with it, but I think most people have an issue with it. It's just
Yeah.
it's kind of like one of those things where it doesn't really work in moderation, right? Like I don't know anyone who has like a healthy moderate consumption for like porn. You know, it's either like you're watching too much of it or you don't watch it at all. That's the only two people I know. They don't watch it
Really?
at all or they watch like, you know, a good amount of it. So, I
Sure.
think I think that's one of the good things about it that like most people don't judge because it's like, "Oh, well, I'm
Well, because they
watching."
know they do it too. Yeah.
Right.
Do
You
you
know.
feel guilty after watching, or you don't give a fuck?
It depends. I don't like porn that's overly degrading to like women, and it feels like that just it's more and more what happens. You
Mhm.
know, so like it's like you're watching a video and then all of a sudden they just like start like really getting rough with the person and you're just like, ah, do you need to do that? And then it's like so I don't know. It depends on what happens. Sometimes I
Yeah.
do feel guilty. Sometimes I feel like the other day recently, this is really rough. This is really rough and really transparent. The other
Oh
day
God. Uh-huh.
I was watching something and then like either right after or like right before I was like done watching it,
Yeah.
the thought came to me, dude, that's somebody's daughter. And I was like,
Oh
oh,
God. But you can't think about it like that.
I mean, not if you want to enjoy it, but the thought came to my the thought definitely popped in my head and I was like, God, it's true though. Because they
But
were
they're
just like,
grown.
it's true, right? I mean, I don't feel
It's not like
like
it's like a little girl. Like then that will be obviously wrong. But it's like that's a grown ass woman. She making her
I
own decisions.
I know for a fact some people like enjoy it and they're doing it for the business. Like they're like, I'm making money. But at the
Right.
same time, that's still like I just thought like, you know, like because my friend, I just found out that I just found out my friend's having a daughter. And I was just
Mhm.
thinking, dang, dude, like, what if you have a daughter? And then like one day she chooses that path. And then like,
Should be nothing wrong with that.
I don't know. I don't know if I
You're
could
like, I don't you're like, if I had a daughter, I would not want her there.
I mean, I'd be sad. I would be sad. I would be sad to see
I
like
mean, yeah, because there should be other ways for you to make money. If
it's not
you
even a
but Go ahead.
No, what were you gonna say?
Because I feel like that's what I don't like about it. Because people be like, "Oh, you're down bad. Like you got to do porn." You know, it's like you have no other option type shit.
I don't even think about it like people who do that are like down bad. Like, I mean, it's a good amount of money and it's a pretty lucrative and fun and crazy lifestyle for a while. You know,
Right.
I just I don't want no one hoeing my life. I don't want no one hoeing my daughter's life. I don't want no one hoeing like anyone my friend's life. You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
it's like, what's the cost for that? Yeah, you're getting paid, you're getting the bag, you're getting into clubs and whatever, but like guys are like slapping you in the face and like stepping on your face and like all this crazy stuff. It's like, is it worth it? You know,
If you
like,
like it,
hey, that's what I'm saying.
because some girls like it rough,
Yeah, really. Like I was
really rough.
that was another thing we were talking about last night.
Yeah.
I can't choke people. Like I will not choke somebody. Like it makes me so uncomfortable. Like
But some people like that shit. Like that shit turns
oh,
them on.
love it. They love it.
Love
A
it.
lot of
Yeah.
people love it, and I'm
Or
just
like
like,
that's what will make them come. Like you almost choking the fuck out of them.
yeah, but it's so dangerous and it's so like violent. It's like I could do
Yeah.
I can do a hair pull, but like choking, it's like, oh my gosh. It's like, gosh, dude. It scares me. Just even
But
thinking about it.
that's the same thing we're talking about though. Like the that side that comes out of people. Like when it comes to sex, it's like a whole different side of
Yeah.
them.
It's true. But I, again, I think that it's an evolution thing. I think you start
Mhm.
off like having lots of sex and then you do maybe a threesome and then maybe you do like a swinger type situation and then you need more to get that dopamine hit
Yeah.
because once you're doing threesomes, okay, well then what's going to excite you now? Because like you're doing threesomes, and then
So you think you shouldn't take it to that level? Like you think something should like stay a fantasy?
I think the more you introduce on a regular, I don't know if it's like if you just introduce it or if it has to be a regular basis, but the more you like get used to, then the harder it is for you to be excited about something. So
I feel
like
like that's how it'd be like for celebrities, because you know how like they could just fuck anybody and like have threesomes,
100%,
whatever.
100%,
Yeah, so it's like what will be enough for you now?
right? Can you imagine being Brad Pitt? You know what I mean? Like literally 70% of the women you meet in the world are
Want to
willing
have
to
sex?
have sex with you.
Yeah.
You know what I
Or
mean?
like the
Like
rappers like Drake or some shit, you feel me? Like
Drake.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like he
yeah.
go anywhere he goes, everywhere he goes, there is so many women, like women that like he's only imagined, like he's dreamed about, like having hooking up with. They're like, I want to be with you. You know,
Yeah. Ready. Ready.
I you know I've done a couple of tours and I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. Like you walk off stage and like they're there and they're like they want to have like they want to like finish their night. It's not even about you. It's like I like the
Yeah.
music. I had a great night. You were in the
Yeah.
band. I want to finish the night. And bro, I just can't even imagine like these like real like Drake, like you were saying, like Drake
Yeah.
or all these people are like these
That's and they stay cheating too all the time if they have a significant other.
I
Because it's
mean,
like, bro, you have options.
how, but I tell people all the time, it's like you can't judge someone like Drake for cheating. You
Hmm.
don't, you know what I mean? Like Bob down the street, maybe his secretary is kind of cute and like he falls to that temptation.
Oh
It's
my
like
god,
you
bro.
had one temptation, Bob. That's it. Everywhere Drake goes, if Drake goes to Walmart, there's like at least 20 women throwing
Ready to
themselves at
suck his
him.
dick.
Everywhere
Yeah.
he goes, everywhere he
Right.
goes, and they're not like average whatever people. They're like baddies, like
Yeah.
the most gorgeous women. And it's not just like even gorgeous women, it's like gorgeous women with great personalities, funny, into the same thing that you're
Smart.
into.
Yeah.
That's the thing
Everything.
that people don't understand. It's like it's not just like these chicks are like out here like fine. There's like fine, beautiful women who are also like really funny and really great to talk to. And like
Yeah.
you connect with them. That's the worst. When like somebody you like vibe with,
Hmm.
you know? and you're having this moment with them, and you have to remember, oh, okay, yeah, but I have this commitment, and I don't want to hurt
Yeah.
this person, but at the same time, you're like very present in this moment. So I don't,
They should just be poly.
yeah, but poly doesn't work. Poly doesn't work because we have egos. Everybody's cool with it until you see your girl getting like dug out in front of you, and you're like, damn.
Or your guy.
Or your guy just
Yeah.
getting like his soul sucked out of his body, and you're like, he never
Yeah.
made that sound with me.
Yeah, no, that shit would hurt. Yeah,
It
it hurts your
does.
ego. It hurts your ego.
Yeah, and you just, I don't know. I'm not built for it. People are, and it works
I
for them, I
I, I
guess.
don't think I would either.
Yeah. It's tough, man. I don't know, man. It's weird. Like where we're going with relationships in our country and the world, I just feel like people just don't want to be in relationships anymore like that. They just
Yeah.
want to date and like have they want to have it all, you know?
Yeah. You
I
want to have
don't
your cake and you want to eat it too.
right. You need to
Yeah.
eat your dinner. Stop worrying about the dog on cake.
Yeah.
So
Facts.
anyway, we've done an hour and 20.
Yeah. That was a good combo.
I thought so. Yeah, geez,
Yeah,
dude. Why it just flies by every
it
time.
does. It
Every
does.
time. But yeah, I'm glad we're back on. Hopefully we
Mhm.
can keep it going back for a while.
Yeah. We should be
I-
able to.
I'm good. I mean, if we could do a little earlier,
Oh
a
God. That's
little.
so early for me.
It's 10 o'clock for me. It's
But it's
11:30 right now.
7.
That's
For me, it's
7:30,
7.
7 for you. Like 6 is not that early. It's like evening.
Yeah, but I have stuff to do.
I have stuff to do too. I have stuff to do in the morning tomorrow.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna be
Well,
so exhausted.
I'm sorry. I hate the time difference. I tell you this every time.
Yeah, I know. Well, we'll keep going, and then we'll, we could.
Just come up to California. We'll solve all our problems.
Well, you could move to New York. That would solve all our problems too.
California is way better.
No,
Cleaner, cleaner,
I mean some
hikes,
parts.
fresh
LA,
air.
LA's pretty dirty.
I'm not in LA. But yeah, it's nicer for sure.
Yeah, but then you got to drive everywhere.
True.
It's a pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. So okay, where can people find you on Twitch, or how can people find you on
Twitch.
Twitch?
Twitch is Posh Waifu. Follow me on Twitch. I will have all my other socials in my Twitch bio.
Okay, and you can find me anywhere at the Casual Brian, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Yeah, so you can follow me there. Until the next time,
Keep it posh.
and keep it casual. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.